Today, I'll be sharing my Toastmasters journey, learning to listen, speak up, and find my voice. Did you know that 72% of the population are afraid of public speaking? Speaking in public has always been one of my fears. I often wonder, how do the other 28% do it? How do they speak with such confidence? What is their secret? Is there a secret? Living in America and not being a native English speaker was challenging for me. I experienced culture shock as well as language barrier. I had difficulties pronouncing certain words, especially words that begin with the letter T. I was uncomfortable in communicating with people because I was afraid of saying the wrong thing. So when my father-in-law invited me to Toastmasters meeting, I was really nervous. I didn't know what to expect. But my husband gave me a pep talk. He said, "What's the worst that can happen? It's only 1 hour. If you like it, good. If not, then we'll have to attend again." And I felt that was reasonable. So I decided to join. Tuesday, 12 o'clock, I got my laptop, typed in the access code, and joined my first Toastmasters meeting on Zoom. The meeting started with a proper introduction. It was followed by a joke. Everyone knew what to say and what to do. Members had different roles. There were general evaluators, timekeepers, accounters. I was lost. In that 1 hour, 2 people delivered their prepared speeches. They were very confident. They had strong eye contact. And they used gestures, which was refreshing to see because I used to stand like a statue when presenting something. Members who didn't have speaking roles were encouraged to respond to an impromptu speech. I was one of those people. I was asked to introduce myself. I was so nervous, I forgot my name. It took me 2 seconds before I yelled, "Yordanos," and greeted everyone. What my husband failed to inform me was that there would be someone timing me and counting how many ums I had in my speech. It turns out I had 5 uhs and I spoke for 46 seconds. Mind blowing. Before the meeting ended, I was asked to stay on the Zoom call so members can get to know me better and invite me to come back again. But after my disaster 46-second speech, I knew I needed the help. So I decided to come back again. The second time I came back, I was asked to pick a role. I figured if I am the ad counter, nobody would count my ass. So I decided to be the ad counter. That meant I really had to listen to everybody speak throughout the meeting so I can note down their verbal statics and report back at the end. Some of the verbal statics were and you knows. Little did I know, that week I learned to listen. I was dealing with a curse, the curse. Watching TV or listening to somebody speak, I was calling out everybody's you had an you had an you had an Before Toastmasters, I didn't care about ums and ahs. But after that, I learned it had an effect on listeners. I was feeling comfortable, so I decided to come back the third time. But this time, I decided to be a grammarian. As a grammarian, I was in charge of introducing a new word to the group so they can use it in their speech. I learned the word conjure. Members used it in their speech, which made me really happy. I was starting to feel comfortable and excited being part of the group. So I decided to officially join Toastmasters and better myself. As a new member, there are levels that you need to go through in order to better yourself. As level 1, I had to give an icebreaker, which was an introduction. I had the opportunity to work with one of the best speakers as my mentor. He gave me advice and feedback on how to present and polish my speech. I learned to practice in front of a mirror. I timed and recorded myself so I could watch it later and improve myself. I found this helped me become more confident and comfortable in my speech. When it was time for me to deliver my icebreaker, which was a story about how I came to America, I shared my story with such ease and confidence for a whole 6 minutes. In less than 2 months, I went from barely speaking for 46 seconds to speaking for 6 minutes. I was really impressed with myself. So what's my secret? Toastmasters. Joining Toastmasters has allowed me to meet wonderful people who encouraged and motivated me to pick different roles. Their support allowed me to speak up, listen, and find my voice. Public speaking is a skill we can all learn to acquire. And I encourage all of you to join Toastmasters so you can develop your listening, speaking, and leadership skills and find your voice, because I did. Thank you.